Not every beautiful masterpiece was always a masterpiece. Some were crafted in a way. Not every beautiful destination has an easy and fascinating journey. Similar to Lotus, I also had to face some mud in form of difficulties. Have you ever wondered why isn't rose considered our national flower, even it's the symbol of love? Why not sunflower? Even it has the guiding light to follow the sun. Here is the icebreaker. The way lotus grows from mud without any stain of mud, hence your difference is your power. Born in India, I just lived here for about a year. We then shifted to Iran, not because we loved traveling, but due to my father's job. My clothes and my mouth had the Iranian taste, but my cultures and traditions remained of India and the courtesy to diversity enrooted in my parents. Sooner or later, we had to return back. I wanted it to be as late as it could be so I don't have to leave my nearby friends. On the other hand, my family was way too much excited to return back to their hometown. It is always said that the universe gives you what you want so badly. But I think this time, the universe heard my parents' wish to go sooner. And hence we shifted back to India when I was near about 3 years. That's when the story of me being me begins. A girl who wasn't acquainted to live in a group was now in a play school where all the children would look at her in awe because of her color, accent, and whatnot. And why shouldn't they? They might be first seeing an Iranian, and that too a different one. Then it was the journey of the beautiful art, which was Flossom. I was still a girl reluctant to talk to people, still skeptical about playing out with strangers, which people used to call them friends, and being with relatives. It wasn't that I didn't want to express, but just being in a shell I did not want to come out of. I was a type of an introvert, afraid of the judgments and the bundle of comments I would receive in return. Initially, I just started to observe my surroundings and pen it down. Not daily, because I wasn't punctual, but whenever heaps of thoughts came, I used to be in a room separate with a pen and my diary. With the passage of time, this difference of mine was observed by my parents. And today, I realize that around 30% of the population suffers the inability to express. But the storm builds with time. And when it explodes, it's a thunderstorm of ideas and creativity. It's just that they work in silence. But once they start to express, they can cross every possible barrier. I was still fearful to go out in the crowd. Maybe because my atmosphere was in such a way, but I used to still get some clues to write, express, and share. However, I wasn't able to understand this change at first. But then, with the right direction and the constant support, I could figure out my way to get to it. The achievements which came in form of God's blessings did not have a path covered with a red carpet. However, taking one step at a time led me to find my own difference. The truth is, you will never win in life being someone you're not. You cannot ever live the life of your dreams by settling for someone else's idea of what you should be doing with your life. You will never be happy if you change who you are to fit in until you finally accept and embrace who you are. It is simply impossible to be genuinely happy when you're not genuinely yourself. If you are different, then be different. Be different and be it with pride. If someone doesn't like it, if many people don't like it, who cares? Those aren't the people for you. There is better. The right people will show up when the real you comes out. There will always be someone prettier. There will always be someone smarter, richer, younger. But there will never be another you. Kurt Cobain once said, "I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I am not." Being real, being yourself is the best filter you could ever use. It instantly filters out all those who belong with you and at the same time reveals those who don't. Be yourself no matter what has happened to you, no matter who has hurt you. Find your difference and don't fake to have none. Because living a life with a mask on, you can't see. Living a life trying to fit in, you will never. Living a life being someone else so people will like you, you might fit in on the outside. But inside, you will never be complete. When you embrace your most authentic self, you are creating a masterpiece with your life. Embrace your quirks, your unique interests, and let your uniqueness shine as your magic. It is you who in the final has to paint your own destiny. It is time to take ownership. The ownership of your life, of your day, of your time. The ownership of yourself. Don't let others try to put you in a box or label you because it suits them. Repeat to yourself every day, I am different, and that is why I'm great. I am unique, and that is why I win. I am not like anybody else on this planet. I am grateful for whom I am becoming. I am committed to be myself and speak my truth at all times, because I know that is when the right people will show up in my life. Those who are meant for me, those who will love and support me, the real me. I am done with fake people, and that includes a fake version of myself. Find the answer of what makes you, you. Find it, because those who discover the missing pieces of their life's puzzle, they unravel the greatest mystery of all, the mystery of their difference. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, there is nobody else in the world just like you. Two people may be similar, but each chapter will be different. And when it comes down to each of us, we are truly our own books. Thank you so much for listening.